What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Donald Love Jr., aka Chief Throttle, here on YouTube. Listen, first of all, shout out to the new subscribers. I see you guys, man. Y'all are really showing out. Last time I checked, I believe we're at like 95, 96 subscribers on YouTube. I am super amped, man, super stoked that you guys are actually like my stuff. Reaching that benchmark of 100 subscribers, and I can't wait for you guys to follow along the journey with me. But to everybody that's new here on the channel, if you don't know, like I said, my name is Donald Love Jr. I am a YouTuber part-time for motorcycle enthusiasts, but my full-time job is that I am a stunt actor for the film industry. Yeah, dope, right? I know, man. I know. I shock myself every time. But we are not here to talk about what I do for a living. We are here, finally, kings and queens of the Throttle Kingdom. We are here to talk about our very first review of a specific product. Not just any product. Not just any company. Oh no, this one here is very, very special. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first gear review of Indy Ridge. You asked for it, and you're gonna get it. Okay, so how exactly is this gonna work? First of all, this is gonna be a very, not necessarily very short video, but it's gonna be a complete 100% honesty, transparency. I am not sponsored by this company. I don't have any affiliations. I don't have a coupon code, percentage off yet, anything like that. Okay, so this is pretty much me giving my review on this boot, this particular product, because they have a whole product line for approximately 3,000 miles that I've actually had with this particular company. Now, first we're going to start out with the actual boot. We're just going to jump right into it, okay? But before we actually jump right into it, make sure you guys stay tuned at the end of this video, because at the end of the video, I'm actually going to let you know if this particular product is worthy of being in the Throttle Kingdom. Because if it doesn't hit certain quality measures, if there's some chinks in the armor, then it can't be in the kingdom. It cannot be in the kingdom. Because in the Throttle Kingdom, we have nothing but kings and queens, okay? And when we go out on our chariots, when we go out on our horses, we need to make sure that we're geared up properly, okay? So, without any further ado, this is Chief Throttle. Welcome to review number 1. Let's do it. Okay, so here I actually have, now remember, I've had the Indy Ridge boots for approximately, like I said, roughly about 3,000 miles, as far as I could count back. This particular one, this one is the Mohawk. So here we go. How this is going to work. Everything's going to be rated on a scale of 1 to 10. All right. 1 being that it's terrible, 10 meaning that it's 100% approved. Very first thing we're going to talk about, all right, is the overall look. All right. So boom. Overall look, and what that equals out to. Overall look is pretty simple. It's just your standard, basic type of a boot, I guess. To me, it's not really like much to look at. It's, you can tell that from afar, it looks very sturdy. I mean, yeah, that's really it. It's somewhat stylish. You could wear this boot literally with anything while you're on the motorcycle, that is. I get compliments all the time, every time that I have the boot on. Literally at least once or twice while I'm out, somebody will compliment my boots. Either my boots or they'll compliment how my motorcycle looks. So there's that. I have the ventilated one. This one here is called the Crossfield. It's ventilated, same type of look, same type of style, but it's just ventilated. So mainly just for the summertime when it starts to get all hot and stuff outside. Here in Atlanta, our weather's weird, but majority of the time it has been getting warmer outside, so which is good. The hottest that I've worn them in so far was about 80. I think the highest it got up here was like 84, 85. And there was some ventilation in it, but it's so if you see this boot, right, and you see that it says ventilated, don't think that you're going to get all this airflow within this particular boot. Let me just go ahead and make that clear, because you're not necessarily going to get a windstorm through your feet just because there's some holes that's been poked in it. Is it a great boot? Absolutely. Style wise, it looks great. I think it looks wonderful. As far as it being ventilated, I'm not going to say that I can't tell a difference between the two, because one is ventilated and the other one that isn't. I honestly don't know. Maybe they just put that there just for show. But as far as it actually being ventilated, being your foot being able to breathe and stuff, I don't honestly see a difference, but that's just me though. So there's that. All right. So overall look, just basing it upon the overall look of it, this goes down just between those two boots that I have, right? 9.2. 9.2. Next is comfortability. Is it comfortable? Is the Indy Ridge boot comfortable? Is this boot comfortable? 100%. 100% yes. When you put on and you could maybe do, I don't know, a couple, hundreds of miles or whatever, if you wanted to tour or whatever like that, or just up to the, grocery store and you just want to throw some, nice boots on, a bike night, this would 100% be my go-to boot. Yeah, it just would. It's extremely comfortable. I would actually put an insert in it just to see how it would feel as far as extra comfortability. Me, typically, I usually wear for my actual tennis shoes outside of boots, outside the motorcycle. I typically will wear stuff that doesn't have any type of stuff that you can actually bend within the shoe. So the zero shoes that they have, those that are those zero balance shoes where your soles are almost touching the ground, that kind of deal. But there's no crazy bend in it like that, So, but then again, like I said, I'm on the motorcycle, so I'm not necessarily looking for that. There's a time and a place for it. It does have cushion inside of it. It's a very, very comfortable and also very stylish as well, but mainly just comfortable. Comfortability, 100%. So that ends the discussion on that. Let's rate it. Comfortability, 9.4. Now you're probably wondering, why not just yo, Chief, why not just put a 9 up there? Why not just put just a regular number? Why you put 9.2, 9.4? Because we're adults. All right, so now let's get into the next one. Are they durable? Durability. How tough are these shoes? Boots, excuse me. How durable are they? Actually, you know what? Story time. If you guys notice, this particular scar, let's see if you guys can get a little bit closer. Hopefully the camera picks that up, okay? This boot saved my foot. It really did. I was actually on the way home. This is probably roughly around 6:30 a.m. Every motorcyclist knows that you're supposed to stay off of the yellow lines. You're supposed to stay off of the white lines. So let's just draw it out for sakes. Just say this is our Marker decided it wanted to resign and quit, so it didn't even give me a 2 weeks notice. So that right there, right? This little motorcycle, you guys like it? Yeah, it's a street glide. You guys know what my next bike is, right? Okay. So I have to make a right turn on this particular street that way. So how I typically do when I set up for right turns, what I do is, let's just say if I am right here, I will go here and set up outside of this line and then make me go this way, right? Because I don't want to touch that line. Not to mention, it just so happened to be kind of misty outside. As far as I'm concerned, that's probably the worst times that you could get out on your bike. So what happened was, I was coming up, just like so here, and I started to turn out this way. I missed the very first part of this, but I think what happened was, I think my back tire had kind of caught that end, and I went like this, and I started to fishtail, and then I went like this, and then all of a sudden, that happened. My foot just so happened to be under my bike. This is where this little beauty came in. Could you imagine if I had on tennis shoes and this happened? I think we would probably have a different scenario. And I'll make sure I show you guys a picture of kind of like what it did to my handlebars, because I had to end up getting new handlebars. So I'll drop that picture so you guys can see. So it banked it up pretty good, you know, but I came out okay, but I just so happened to have these particular boots on. So again, if I did not have these boots on and I had on, which I typically don't wear tennis shoes on my bike anyway, but let's just say if I did, I don't know, I think the outcome would be a little bit different. So as far as durability, okay. So 10 across the board. Let's get to the next one. I think this one right here is very important. Kings and queens of the Throttle Kingdom. Are they waterproof? Are they waterproof? So, you know what? Roll the clip. To get some gas, right? About a smooth 20 minutes from Great South. So, rock, really quick, right? There go rock. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna get you to hold it. All right. Honesty. We were talking in the parking lot for 1 minute, right? And I said, all right, bro, let's go and head up there. What happened? Not even 5 minutes into it, the skies opened up, right? Right or wrong?
Yeah,
right?
crazy.
Y'all, look.
Mr. Drench.
Completely drenched, right? Completely drenched. So, which goes to tell you, really quick, Indy Ridge, the great people of Indy Ridge, let me tell you something. These boots right here, get a nice little zoom in, right? These boots right here, Indy Ridge. I've got a review coming soon.
Come on, Indy.
But where
you at?
We have to talk. There go my footprint right there. Right? So, look, Indy Ridge, we have to talk. A review is coming very soon, and I'm going to be deadly honest, right? Now, they say waterproof, okay? Indy Ridge, we have an issue. Indy Ridge, we have a problem. My sock is swimming, okay? All right? All right? Look, Indy Ridge, I've got too much. That's too much, right? So that's just one boot. Can you imagine what the other one feels like, right? What? I've got my leather, and I'm covered here. Indy Ridge, we can talk. We've got something to talk about. It's like I'm stepping in a pool. Indy Ridge, Indy Ridge, Indy Ridge, Indy Ridge, Indy Ridge. So, let's actually pause for a second, right? So I just so happened to ask a friend of mine, what is the difference exactly between, waterproof and water resistant? Okay, so let me actually just read to you guys something. Materials like polyester and nylon naturally withstand more water than cotton just because of their construction. But a water-resistant jacket can only stand up to so much rain. A waterproof material, on the other hand, provides a complete barrier to water. A complete barrier to water. Indy Ridge, a complete barrier to water. Listen, we're going to cut right into it. Indy Ridge, they're not waterproof. I'm sorry. I love your boots. I absolutely 100% love your boots, but they're not waterproof. Clearly from that clip right there, they're not waterproof. I ride a 2020 Street Bob, okay? I don't have rain guards like you do see on some, motorcycles. It's rare to see them, but typically if something is waterproof, then it should be just that. Indy, they're not. They're 100% not. Maybe they're water resistant, but as far as you guys saying that they're actually waterproof on there, huh? They're not. They're not waterproof. So, without further ado, it's very simple with this one here. There it is. 0. They're not. Overall look, they're great. Thumbs up. Comfortability, thumbs up. Durability, absolutely 100% thumbs up. But them being actually waterproof? No, they're not. They're not. They're just about as waterproof as this ventilated shoe that has not a waterproof mark on here. It just says ventilated. As far as I'm concerned, these are the exact same boots. This one just has holes on the outside. Not really actually any holes within the inside of the boot. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Like I said, I've bought 2 of these. I absolutely love the boots. I do. I love the style of it. I love the bubble gum bottom. Well, not bubble gum, but the gum bottom. I love this look. I absolutely love this look. But as far as being ventilated, I honestly don't really know if they are. I can't tell if they are. That's just me though. But this one here, it's extremely durable. Both are very durable. Comfortable, stylish, but waterproof? Nah, it's not happening. It's not happening, I'm sorry. Since we're on topic, before I let you guys get out of here, I also got these gloves, all right, from Indy Ridge, all right? Very great gloves. This is actually bonus, okay? Because you guys actually weren't even going to get this review. But you know what? We're doing the Indy Ridge product review, so let's do the product review. Super quick, super quick. Overall look, pretty cut and dry, okay? Got your basic type of tannish brownish glove. Actually, this is the type of glove that I've been looking for. I love the fact that it has the knuckles here. It's got the little bit of padding right there. The only thing that I wish that it had, I wish it had the palm sliders. Initially, I thought that they had them, but it's fine. It is what it is. My only gripe with this, right? Indy Ridge, look. On my second day of using these, right? So I go put the glove on. So yeah, about to go out, go for a ride, go for a ride, go for a ride, go for a ride. And then I went to go and then I hear this, and I'm like, what? That happened. Now, like I said, I'm a pretty strong guy, okay? I go to the gym, I lift, I like to stay in somewhat shape, but still, I mean, if I'm going to pay almost $100, for some gloves, I shouldn't have to worry about, the stitching coming loose within 2 days. That's an issue for me. But I mean, to this day, I still ride with them. Yeah. So, like I said, my only issue is just the stitching. Now, probably some of you saying, well, Chief, man, you don't have to worry about that. You just stitch up yourself. Why should I have to stitch up something myself that I bought for $100? For including tax. Yeah. Why? It should already be this should happen within 6 months, or this should happen within a year. 2 days, and this happens. Yeah, okay. I didn't think that these were waterproof gloves. But then again, I mean, it being like, you know, leather, they held up great. So they're extremely comfortable. Durability, everything's good. Everything's a thumbs up as far as I'm concerned across the board. It says that it also has like the what is it, like the C type of glove. Bikers know what I'm talking about, where you have that like C look where it automatically conforms to you grabbing the actual throttle or whatever, because it's supposed to not have as much, the fatigue in your hand is not supposed to be there because the glove automatically is that C type of position. Honestly, to be honest, you guys want my honest opinion? That's why you're here, right? Respectively. I think it's a gimmick. I think it's just a gimmick to make you buy it. But I love the gloves. I do. But anyway, other than that, great gloves. Now, I'm actually going to be probably getting the, there's a black and denim one that I want, because it goes amazing with my jacket. As far as the overall look, comfortability, durability, so we'll go like that. So for here, 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 we're going to label that overall look. I think they're badass. So for me, they get a 9.8 because again, I've only been looking for these type of gloves. All right, and I look amazing when I ride them. Comfortability, I would give it a 9.1. All right. Durability, like I said, I think they're pretty good. Besides like the little stitching issue, that for me is an issue. Because what if it's an issue, okay? So I don't like that very much. So that for me drops it down to about 8.3. Okay? So 9.8, 9.1, 8.3. As far as them being actually waterproof, I don't know. Okay, so that's another thing. I don't know if these actually are waterproof gloves, but my hands didn't get wet, and I was riding in rain for 30 minutes, you know. My hands were dry, but y'all saw the outcome with my socks, right, inside those boots. So I'm going to give these a 9. I'm going to give these a 9.7 as far as them being waterproof. So, but again, I don't necessarily know if they are, but I know that my hands did not. They didn't get wet. They were still dry. So that's that. Other than that, I think that pretty much wraps it up. Can I just bother Indy Ridge for one more thing? Indy, if you're watching, okay, the good people of Indy Ridge. So, okay, Indy Ridge, could you guys please bring back like the neck gaiters, like these here, which I know you still have these on your like website. Like when I opened up a pair of these, right? When I opened up the box, I'm not gonna lie, I expected to get one of these. I was actually looking for it, you know, because I remember I had opened up my very first pair of Indy Ridge boots, and it came with a little net. Actually, this is the one here. This one here. It came with the neck gaiter. I was like, oh shoot, oh this is kind of cool, you know, and I'm like, haha, yeah. You know, here I am. I felt like a whole ninja over here. I couldn't wait to get out on my bike just so I can look like this, right? Okay, but look, it would be so cool if you guys could bring that back, you know? And for me, I thought it was a great like PR move type of a deal. But you guys may think different. I'm just saying from a person that loves, you know, the boots, besides them being not waterproof. But no, seriously, all across the board, guys, I do, in fact, love the product. So without any further ado, is this product, does Indy Ridge meet the standard of the gear for the kings and queens of the Throttle Kingdom? That answer is 100% yes. 100% yes. Indy Ridge, welcome to the gear of the Throttle Kingdom. You know, my only thing Kings and Queens, if you are going to purchase this boot, for a price range for this boot alone is $185. On Amazon, it's going to be, you'll pay for shipping. But if you go to the actual website, it's just $185 with the free shipping. I actually put links to all this stuff in the description below, so be lookout for that. And I'll put a price point as far as how much the gloves are, and as far as the neck gaiters too, because I can't remember. So, but yes, is it worth it? Yeah, I would say yes, definitely. At the end of the day, this boot kept my foot safe when the bike literally came down on my foot. So Indy Ridge, thank you so much for making this particular type of boot. I'm here for it, but they're not waterproof. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, thank you for all the subscribers, man, all the newer subscribers that's came in. I love you guys, man. I can't wait to meet you guys. I really can't. Like, comment, subscribe. So when you guys actually get this video here, tomorrow, Saturday, their Great Self Harley Davidson is having their 16th anniversary. So they're doing a ride, they're doing a live band, free food, music, motorcycles. Like the first 150 riders get a gift bag. You already know I'm going to be one of the first. Okay. Shout out to the Third Eye Riders. So yeah, guys, that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. We would love to have you in the Throttle Kingdom, because there's plenty of more room for kings and queens. All right. So, but that's it. If you guys, whatever you guys want to see, drop it in the comment section below, because I've got a whole list of stuff that I'm doing. And of course, don't forget, the journey is the adventure, and the adventure just a twist away. I love you guys so much. Thank you again. Thank you. 100 subscribers, baby. We're on the way. Yeah.